Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing out there? Welcome back to another LiTalks presents LiTalks, the podcast, episode 9. Tonight, as you guys can see, we have a new co-host with us, an OG in the server. This man, a man with his own podcast for Major 1 and Major 2, the CobraCast. The CobraCast is having a little bit of problems continuing right now with work schedules, so we're bringing Anon over to the LiTalks podcast. So every single week you'll be seeing his beautiful face. All right, there we go. Yeah, Anon will be with us every single week. And also joining me is the other co-host since the first episode, Mr. Shorzy.
Hey.
How we doing, Shores? How we doing?
Hi.
I got turned down the music. My bad. All right. What's up, boys? How we doing? Oh, and I am your host, the one and only Lit Nick that everybody hates. How we doing, guys?
Doing all right. Just
We all
got done
good?
with some scrims.
How'd scrims go, man?
Well, our hard points were close, but we lost them. But we ended up playing one S&D at the end there, and we did pretty well in the S&D.
There you go, bro. I
I
mean,
think I dropped 13.
okay.
And I
Flashback,
got me a new clip.
bro. Flashback to Major 2, man. When it was Anon and I in a 2v3, I trolled, died. Anon 1v3, clutches. See ya, champions. Was that round 11?
No, it was around 10, but it was our game match point for us.
Yeah. Let's go, bro. The greatest player in LiTalks, the undisputed GOAT, Shorzy. Wow, I got to read the chat here. Helix, what's up, my man? Dad's COD, legend. Hey, Dads, remember that conversation in DMs that we had probably about 2 months ago? We're back. All right, guys. Tonight, we will be breaking down week 2. We'll be breaking down week 2 of the LCL Major 3. Maybe going a little bit of the roster mania if we have time, because I know Shores has scrims at 9. But we'll probably make them 5 minutes late per usual. We'll be going over standings. We're gonna go over the schedule. Then we're gonna look at standings, and then we are gonna look at league leaders and stats. Because I don't want to go over the rosters right now. We could probably dive into the roster moves that we have going on right now. I can probably pull up that channel. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good vibe. Anon, I'm stoked to have you in here, man. Legit.
I'm stoked to be here.
Hell yeah,
It's
bro.
been a minute, boys.
Hell yeah.
Wait, I messed up the tag. I meant to.
Are you like?
If you want to look, I know you'll probably enjoy it.
What's up?
Go look at the clips. It was the new clip I just got.
Oh, okay, yo, we're about to break
And
down.
you'll-
a clip here. We're about to break down.
Oh
a
my
clip.
god. That was
They're
gross.
coming, they're coming hot, they're coming hot, they're coming hot.
That was gross. Are we screwing you guys later?
No.
That was and you gotta look at who's in it.
Oh wait, who's in it?
That's why I said Nick will love it.
They're coming hot, they're coming hot, they're coming hot.
Where?
They're all right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Man, that's too good. That's too good, bro. W's on you. W's
Nah,
on
I
you.
loved him though. GG's.
You were shitting on people that get shit on. Good shit.
Nah, he got the better of me today, honestly. Like I
Nah,
said,
it's
the
all
hard
good.
points were
I'm just
close.
trolling, man. I'm
But
just trolling. But nah, man, good shit,
you know,
bro.
when we get clips, we gotta make them.
Let's go, man. Let's go. When we get clips, we gotta make them, guys. Remember that. All right, it's not a jinx. We only manifest around these parts. All right. But guys, you got anything else to talk about? I'll tell you one thing before we do start going into the stats real quick. I will say, dude, football season, training camp starts this month, bro. Training camp starts this month. I'm so stoked. I'm gonna be going down to the Steelers training camp this year. And I'm gonna go check it out. See if I could like try and get a media pass or some shit from my YouTube channel, and like see if I can like talk to football players and ask what their favorite video games are. Because
Are the Steelers your favorite team?
hell no, bro.
No.
I'm a
No.
Pats fan. I'm
He's a
Pats
fake
fan.
fan.
Oh, he's a Drake Mayo fan.
Love Drake May. I love Drake May. And we got Stephon Diggs.
Eli
But no,
Manning's the GOAT.
No, but no, I'm gonna go down there see if I can get a media pass because my girlfriend has connections. Also, chat, 7 people in here watching. Make sure you hit a like button and please comment below what I'm about to say. Can you all wish my girlfriend a happy birthday today? I'm not saying how old she turned today, but it is her birthday. We went out to eat. We got some exquisite dinner, man. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse. I'm stuffed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I got home, I was like this for like 30. She's at the gym right now, but if you
Little
guys,
food coma.
yeah, if you guys could say happy birthday, Morgan, that'd be sweet. That'd be awesome, man. It's her birthday. I got her some clothes. I got her new skateboard. Bunch of cool shit.
Yo, how about a big time happy 21st to the kid Spicy?
We also have another birthday in
Spicy.
here. We got Mr. The Legend Spicy. It is his birthday as well. We got a lot of birthdays going on right now, but you know what? You know what? Happy B-Day, Nick's GF. Thanks, Helix. I appreciate that, buddy. Happy July, man. Happy July, guys. Just think about it, man. The first half of the year is already over. We're now in the back half of the year. We're gonna have football season.
That's crazy.
We got football starting up, bro. For all you nerds that literally only watch video games, EWC's what at the end of the month or next month or something like that. But we're in the midst of we're in the midst of baseball right now. Pirates on a 4-game win streak. Come on, let's go.
2 more months of freedom.
Oh, Shorzy, I gotta talk shit to you, bro. How does your $750 million roster? Oh wait, that's just one player. My bad. Lose to the Pittsburgh Pirates, who have a payroll of $12.
We suck.
We suck too. We both suck. High five. And
Also, we've also had all of our good pitchers go down in the last
shit.
3 weeks.
We got Skeens pitching tonight, man. I'm stoked. And we got a baseball team?
Not really. If I had to pick one, I used to follow the Cardinals a couple years ago, but just because I like Yachty. But I don't really watch baseball that much.
Who's our football team?
Indianapolis Colts. So I'm hoping that Anthony Richardson can turn it around.
Hoosier. Oh, god damn it!
Hey, listen.
Another delirious.
I'm pretty sure the Colts are still doing better than the fucking Patriots.
Yeah, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Fuck the Patriots.
Damn. Oh man, where's Hoosier when you need him?
Eli over Brady all day.
Are you a delusional?
Eli
Colts
over
fan?
Brady? That's an audacious statement. Not only does he have every single record above Eli, but like he still has as many Super Bowls. But at least he got it with 2 different teams instead of fucking one.
He couldn't beat him.
It was led by a defense, not even the fucking quarterback.
He couldn't beat him.
You know what?
The Giants were Brady's kryptonite.
Peyton Manning or Tom Brady?
I'm not saying they weren't, but
Peyton Manning or Tom Brady?
Peyton Manning is better by far.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a beautiful podcast. We talked nothing about Nah, I'm just playing, bro. Yeah, I low-key want to keep talking football, but I feel like we got to get this. All right, we'll make our predictions
That's a
right
later
now.
podcast.
Oh, bro, trust me. I got mad shit.
Low-key, we could do like a fantasy football league.
No.
Oh, we already have. There are 2 going.
Oh?
We have a dynasty league right now with some guys from last year. Like, we have a dynasty league that we're carrying over, but...
We didn't do the draft for the one that Cody.
I'm already in one dynasty league, and I do normally like 3 leagues already.
That's Cody's league with some of his IRLs and some other homies, but that league will be coming up later. But Anon, get back to me on that because I'll have a little announcement. I'm gonna be doing some wild fantasy football shit for the community. It's gonna be the homies though. It's gonna be for the homies. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be for the homies. It's gonna be first come first serve. But if I think you're an asshole, I'm not gonna put you in it. All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
I'm not gonna be in it.
Bro, shut up. Nah, we're good. I'll break it down a little bit, honestly. Well, as of right now, I was trying to find like a deep, I mean like 16 team full PPR. Not super flex because there's not gonna be that many quarterbacks, but like I don't.
You can still super flex.
Bro, somebody's gonna have to start like Mac Jones
You can
and
do-
Trevor Lawrence gets hurt, bro. No, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I think I so like I want it to be like deep, like as in like a lot of people, or have like two people on, like two people per team. So then it's 32 people involved. But I want to do something cool like that. But we'll get into more of that once football
You should do,
season
like,
starts.
IDP too.
Yeah,
Get some linebackers in there.
hell no.
Hell yeah.
Co-
I'm telling you, I play in an IDP league. That shit's so
Get the
fun.
punters in. Get the punters involved.
No, you take the punters and the kickers out. You put linebackers and safeties in.
I see. No. If we're gonna do IDP, we're not gonna do IDP. We're gonna do punters. All right, give me Adam Fox of the Detroit Lions. Come on, how we doing?
Fuck that. Give me fuck, I don't even know his name.
Now you're not for the brand. I understand, Shorzy. You're not for the brand. But guys,
I'm taking over the fuck the Giants got because their offense can't do shit.
you know what? Give me a really bad team that punts a lot. So give me the Colts punter. Who's that? I'm sorry, Anna.
Raiders.
I'm sorry.
I mean, hear me out. He
throwing.
doesn't punt a lot because, Anthony Richardson just be giving the ball away. So
That's a fair point, bro. That's a fair point. All right, we gotta knock this football stuff off, bro, because we are. I could literally talk about this for an hour and a half on stream. So we got to do.
I'm gonna go in 15 minutes.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up. Shorzy, you're going to be late a little bit. Tell Helix to sub in for one. But, guys, we are going to tune in. We are going to break down week 2 of the LiTalks Cobra League Major 3 week 2. Guys, I'm sharing it right now. I'm going to bring it up to the full screen. So, yeah, we got this going on right now, man, on week 2. We'll break down these matchup, guys, and we'll give our opinions about it. Sounds good?
Yep.
We'll break it down. All right, the first matchup we had was Rage Baiters versus Collateral Damage Incorporated. Rage Baiters won 3-0. I mean, I know they're looking for a new they're like on a roster shuffle right now.
Yeah, they
Solid
were
squad.
a very strong powerhouse team at the start.
100%, bro. 100%.
I wonder who saw that one coming.
Decent amount of people, man. But hey, I mean, they got to keep their core together. I think Zenitsu's still GMing it, but he's playing on Collateral Damage now. So we'll see how it goes, man. Good for them. And then next matchup we had was Collateral Damage again, but they reversed the Lit St. Nick's. Lit St. Nick's 1-3-0. Our roster, we have a new roster.
Doesn't exist anymore.
That roster doesn't exist anymore, but I'll tell you what, man, we got to slept on 1 star. We got slept on 1 star in Stewed. Shout out Stewed, man. Shout out you, bro. I'm excited to see what this guy can bring, man. I think he's a 1 star that has a lot of potential. And try and not like completely destroy not him destroy the team dynamic or team chemistry, because Rodrigo, Ace, and Alpha are literally a core trio, bro. They are a core trio. That's my simp, Abizi, and Celium, pretty much. But now, did you guys watch this one at all? No.
Which one was it? Sorry.
Collateral Damage versus Lit St. Nick's.
Actually, I did watch that one. It was a very, very strong blowout, especially in the S&D and the control.
Wasn't the hard point kind of close?
I think it was like 180 to like 250 or something like that.
That's not bad,
So,
man. Let's go
no,
Collateral
but
Damage. I mean, our team
They were
was
holding it together, but
our team.
again, I think the
Team's
S&D
good.
and control is really where y'all showed out.
Yeah, the S&D, we scrimmed a lot for S&D. Came up with a lot. Well, not we. The boys scrimmed a lot for S&D. But more importantly, they sat in private lobbies and put in a lot of work for it, man. So good on them. Next, we had a forfeit match. Shitters Academy is going to be rebranded into a different team name to be determined. But that team will be ran by, that team will be formed by yours truly. I'm going to make another team with Moons. I'll break down the team name. The team name is going to be Lit Toxicity 3.0. So I'm excited to see that. We have some guys on our radar right now to get that roster back up and running. Next, we have Team LiTalks versus X Academy. Team LiTalks won 3-0. Shorzy, tell me about it. It's your squad.
Get shit slammed. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. No, I mean, I called this shit last week when we did the podcast. Like, we're not dropping another map. It's not happening.
I like that. I'm gonna move this actually right there. There we go, so I can see the stream chat. There we go. All right,
You know, he looks be hard carrying now.
he looks be hard carrying.
Hey, he carries me all the time.
Aw, you guys are.
Helix wins now.
You guys are being nice now. I like that. Anon, did you watch this match at all?
I don't think I got to watch that one now.
All right, let me know which maps you have watched, my friend. But we are including you on this next one, man. So then the next one, we had X Academy versus Maple Patriots. Maple Patriots rebranded back into the Cobra Kings. You know, it is a LiTalks Cobra League because I did do a partnership with Dad's COD months ago to be, instead of being a LiTalks Challengers League, it's now the LiTalks Cobra League. So LCL stayed. Shout out Dad's, man. Love him. And his comment earlier, good for you, brother. It's better for the community. You're damn right, bro. I don't got to say anything else on stream, but you're damn right. All the pieces of the puzzle fell together.
But with that matchup,
and on
we
your matchup,
came out strong. With that matchup, we came out strong there, but I don't know, something around that control, we just kind of let them get in our heads, I guess, and then like all the communication started breaking down, and I don't know. It really was starting to get to like the team that we just kept on playing with like 2 subs every match. I mean, even in the first week, both of our matches were with 2 subs.
Yeah.
So the Maple Patriots, they ended up getting disbanded. I'm taking the team over now. Hopefully we got a new roster coming in. I know I've already released it, but I got Mr. Cartier in there.
There we go.
Mr. Kim. And then Grin is finally back after he got into an accident and ended up breaking his wrist. So that's why he hasn't been like around too much, but he's back and playing now. So we got him, and then we'll
Mr.
have
Cartier
as our 5th.
I will say it because you'll see this in 30 seconds because I keep my stream on a delay. Heard what happened? Admin talked. You're good to play in here, man. What's that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly
happened.
Allegedly happened. But hey, pal, I mean, you're good in my eyes. Just don't do dumb shit. Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. All right. We're all just allegedly. We're all just trying to have a good time.
To mention, LiTalks did pick up Dash after Lit St. Nick's dropped them.
We had to drop them. We were out of ratings. But Cartier, I forget. But nah, you're good, man. Welcome to LiTalks, bro. I appreciate you. If Anon vouches for you, you got my vouch. I respect that, man. But no, Anon, I mean, you guys were up 2-0 and you got reverse swept. But like you said, bro, you guys had 2 emergency subs every single match. No chemistry, and you guys were coming in like that. It won 2 maps against X Academy, even though X Academy is like a middle of the team pack right now.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hang the head too low, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and even with our first 2 matches, it's not we ended up, I think we won the S&D in both of them, so it's not like we got completely ran through.
Yep.
But
hey, man,
we still got some stuff to work on. Hopefully after this break, I think I'm trying to get our first matchup coming up on Sunday. So
word. I mean, yo,
maybe on Sunday.
That brings
after this week.
That brings up a good point. Anybody that's tuning in right now, number 1, hit the subscribe button. Number 2, hit the like button. It shows that you guys are giving a shit about LiTalks, and it actually puts us into more people's algorithms, and more people can join us, more homies we can create. How we doing? Keep it moving. Let's build a bigger community. You know what I'm saying? But this week, week 3, guys, this week, if you choose not to play any matches, you're good. You can play them next week. You have 2 weeks to play your matches in week 3. If you have 2 matches in week 3, or if you have 1, you have 2 weeks to schedule that match just because it is the holidays this weekend. I will be doing a throwback Modern Warfare 2 tournament this weekend for anybody that's home for the 4th of July weekend. So it'll be on the 5th. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Why MW2? Because I was talking to a few guys about them. We were all gassing up the maps again. And we are like, those maps were the best maps that we had in a Call of Duty in the last 4 years. So we're going to bring it back and play it again, man. Because honestly, that game is slept on. If it just had a little bit better movement and red dots, that game's one of the best. In my opinion, everybody's entitled to their opinion, bro. The attack of the Vastnet.
MW3.
Now, bro, dude, here's the thing. People, like, are doing an MW3 throwback right now. Like, there's other leagues. I knew Redline's doing one of it as well. I want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we did the MW2 throwback tournament, a month ago? And that shit was a hit, bro. We had, 8 teams? It was sick. All right, but completely sidetracked.
Yeah.
Week three is 2 weeks long. You have 14 days to schedule your matches, guys. All right, we're gonna get back into the schedule here. Then we had the Australian Drunken Ruse versus, that's not the team name anymore, nor am I gonna say it. It is now the Stockton Slayers. The Stockton Slayers won 3-1. I didn't see this match. What about you guys?
Was it the Stockton Slayers when they played it, or was it still that?
It was Stockton Slayers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I remember it a little bit, but I don't know. That ADR team has changed so much. I can't even remember who was playing on that, if I'm going to be honest.
Well, those guys are all good now because like Jinx and True got bumped down to 3s, and Santo Padres up to a 3. So I mean, they're all playing together. They'll be playing at 12 stars, I believe, instead of 13 stars. So I think they're gonna elect to keep their team like that. But no, I'm excited to see what they got going because they finally get Santo Padre. Ooh, we'll see how it goes though. Next we have Stockton Slayers versus Cobra Kings. And was that
that one was an FF.
That was an FF. Well, hey, Cobra King's on top, baby. We 3-0.
No, I think they reversed it. Like, I think it's supposed to be like an FF the other way. Like, we're supposed to be 0-4. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get that fixed.
Yeah, no, that's good. Like I said, I told Skips, like, I'll just take it on the chin. We'll come back with the new roster after the break, and hey, we'll make a run after that.
The league's wide open right now. Next match, we have the Australian Drunken Ruse versus Luke's Minions. I saw clips, like highlights of this match. Luke's Minions, they look good as shit. They look very good right now. Moons' team looks very good. I mean, it's Rem's Minions now. I forgot. I kept trolling, said I wasn't going to change it, but everybody's changing it. A bunch of team name changes, so there we go. Rem's Minions, man, they're looking good. Like, they're looking good right now. 3-1. Beating Australian Drunken Ruse. Regardless, whoever was on that roster, man, Rams Minions look good. They look very good.
Heck yeah. And I think the last matchup, the Rage Baiters, was just a forfeit because that team was...
Yeah, but LiToxicity 3.0 will be coming to a studio near you. All right, guys, let's go into the standings here. All right, so right now, what we have Rage Baiters are 4-0 with a map count of 12-1. We have Lit Saint Nick's LSN. They are 3-0 with the only team with a perfect map record so far, 9-0. Then we have Lit Saint. Then you have Team LiTalks. That's 3-0 with a map count of 9-1. Rems Minions 3-0 with a map count of 9-2. X Academy 2-2 with a map record of 7-8. Stockton Slayers with a record of 1-2 with a map record of 4-7. Collateral Damage is 1-2 with a map record of 3-6. The Australian Drunken Ruse are 0-4 with a map record of 1-12. Well, Maple Patriots, you are in 9th place with a map record of 0-3. With a record of 0-3 with a map record of 4-9. And then LiTalks 3.0 is taking over the last place team that is 0-4, and they haven't won a map 0-12. But guys, what do we see? I
would just like to state, if you look at the map record of Rage Bait, the only map that they lost to was to the Maple Patriots.
That's a good stat. It's a good stat.
The only person to steal a map off of him was the Maple Patriots. Well, now the Cobra Kings, but hey.
There we go. All right. Shorzy, talk to me, man. What do we like about this?
No, not a lot of switch up from last week when it comes to like the actual standings. I'm pretty chill with it. I mean, there's nothing to dislike about it. Everything. I mean, let's say this can make the contest for first, seeing as they haven't even dropped a map yet, but they've only played 3 matches compared to Rage Bait's 4. And the same could be said for all the other 3-0 teams like LiTox and Lux's Minions.
I mean, right now, top 4 teams easily, bro. Easily. Ragebait, LSN, LiTalks, Rems Minions, man. And then Collateral Damage, Stockton Slayers, X Academy, and Australian Drunken Ruse are really in their own. They're in their own. And then Cobra Kings and Lit Toxicity 3.0. I don't know where to put them right now because they're doing a full rebuild right now. You know what I'm saying?
They got to be at the bottom because they're unproven yet.
Yeah,
but there's still 6 more games to play, so anybody can move anywhere.
Still a lot of time. Still a lot of season left too, man. Still a lot of season left, bro. All right, so Shorzy, can you break down the league leaders right now? While I do something?
Yeah.
And can you break it down? Like, you guys take over this stage. We're going over the league leading stats right now, everybody.
Yeah, so leading in overall KD through 2 weeks, we have Harry, 5-star. He is currently a free agent at a 1.74. And second, we got Ace, another 5-star for the Lit St. Nick's with a 1.53. And we got Pegasus, another 5-star for X Academy with a 1.43. We got Sparky, a 4-star for Rems Minions with a 1.38. And we have Ape, another 4-star with Lux's Minions with a 1.37.
And then we got Hardpoint.
Yeah. Hey,
so Hardpoint.
Anon, real quick, can you DM me your logo?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, here, I'll do that, and then you can just finish going over the standings.
Yeah.
So leading in Hardpoint KD is once again Harry with a 1.68 overall in hard points. We got Ace also in second with a 1.59. We got Pegasus in third again with a 1.46. We got Jinx for ADR with a 1.34, and then Zenitsu with Ragebait with a 1.32. And then leading the way with S&D KD is we have Ace in first with a 3.00. Nutty. We got Float in second for Collateral Damage with a 2.25. Then we got Introvert for X Academy with a 2.0. And Rodrigo for the Listening Knicks with a 1.6. And then we got Aspect for Ragebait with a 1.56. And leading the way with Control KDs, we have Harry again in first with a 2.0. And we have Simply for Collateral Damage with a 1.66. And we have 8 for Lux's Minions with a 1.63. Sparky for Lux's Minions with a 1.52. And in fifth, we have Pegasus for X Academy with a 1.47.
Yeah, as Anon finds me his logo, Shorzy, I still need you for like 5-10 more minutes if that's okay. If you got a dip right now, though, it's completely cool.
Sorry, yeah, I'm trying to get it quick.
Leading the way in total kills. In first, we have True, a 3-star for ADR with 100. That's not right. Why is he there?
Let's get rid of True, though. Let's just go top 4 then. Start with Sparks.
Sparky in first for Lux's Minion with 271. We have Dash with 267. Skips at 261 and Pegasus at 258. Leading the way in hardpoint kills, we have Pegasus with 187, and Dash with 169, Skips 163, Ape 156, and Sparky at 147. Leading the way with S&D kills, we have Lossy with 33, Rodrigo with 32, Simply with 29, Introvert with 28, and Sparky with 28 also. And leading the way with control kills, we have Simply with 116. We have Sparky with 96, Hybrid with 89, Float with 82, and Ape with 80. And then we're going to go over the not-so-fun category of the most deaths. Overall most deaths in first is, you guessed it, Anon with 336.
God damn!
Yikes!
Yeah, I running around a lot trying to get the point. I mean, as everybody knows, I am an objective player, so whenever the team is not doing well, it very well shows in my gameplay.
Yeah, I can respect that. I can
In
respect
second,
that.
we got Skips at 299.
I don't know why it's not letting me grab this, Nick. I'm so sorry.
And then Dash with 270.
That's all
True
good, bro.
with 216. And then Refresh with 206.
I will figure
Leading-
something out for you guys. No worries.
Leading the way in deaths in hard points is
I'm
once
gonna just
again
get Dash. He's
Anon
the one
with
he's got, I think.
235. And we got Skips with 202, Dash with 171, Refresh with 139, and Sins with 130. Leading the way in S&D deaths, we got Shorzy with 32,
Damn.
Skips 30, Simply 28, True 27, Dash 27 as well. Leading the way in deaths for Control is once again Anon at 75, Dash 72, Simply at 70, Skips at 67, and True at 66.
All right. You know, Charles, we're good for that, man, because I know you got to get the scrims here. But I want to do this with you, and don't worry about the logo. Just get it to me next time. What we're gonna do?
Yeah, I got you.
No worries. You'll like what I'm doing here. But guys, what we are going to be doing, man, is my favorite part of it because it makes everybody upset for whatever reason. You guys see what we're doing? You guys see what we're doing?
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun. All right, Maple Patriots are in deer. I forgot to remove them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys. Oh, we get to do the tier rankings, gentlemen. We're just gonna do S, A, B, and C. D's. Nobody's gonna be in D right now. But
Maple Patriots is already there.
Maple Patriots are already there. They're a non-existent team. But here we go, man. I'm gonna pull up some of the roster moves real quick and see how it's going. All right, so I know.
Sorry, Nick, I got it to you, but
Oh, you're good, bro. No worries.
All right, I'm late.
yeah, no, sorry.
Who I gotta find
Oh.
the Stockton Slayers roster. Who's all on the Stockton Slayers? Do you guys know?
I just closed it.
Harry, they just picked up Skib and Tate.
Okay. All right. What's their record again, guys? I'm gonna pull up the record on a different page. So as of right now for week 2, the Stockton Slayers are 1-2. So I mean, I gotta
Hear
go
me
up.
out.
I gotta go off the record.
I hear you off of going off the record, but they have done a lot to turn that team around.
They have.
They just signed Harry. They brought in Tate. Now Skips. I was talking with Skips last night, and I told him. I said, you know who you should reach out to. I said you need to bring Skib back in here because I was talking to him like 3 or 4 days ago, and he said the only reason that he that he left is because he really wanted to play with Tape, and Tape got taken off of his team.
I understand that.
And so I was like, Skips. I was like,
Ping
you got
DM
Tape
me.
on your roster. I said, reach out to him. And he reached out to him and he got him.
Word. There we go. Welcome back, Skib, man. I mean, but as of right now, I mean, with a record of 1-2, a lot of uncertainties. I would put him in C. Shorzy. Anon, what about you guys?
I would put him up towards B because again, I think they're going to be trending more towards up. I mean,
This is for
Skib, like.
This is for week 2.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you can put him at C for week 2. Because at their week 2 roster, they still had 200 ping queen. I forget the actual name.
They won with Luna.
Yeah, they had Luna, and then they also had
I believe we still have Luna on their roster.
No, Lunar got dropped today. Or Luna.
No.
Yeah, but
I'm okay with C.
I think top is C right now because there's uncertainties right now. There's a lot of uncertainties for teams, even though like we are taking in considerations of the roster moves going into week 3, but we still have to take in what we do have right now, which is the stats.
The record. Yeah.
Next we got X Academy, who is 2-2. All they did was sign Rev, so he can only sub in for Introvert or Pegasus. So honestly, I would put them at like top of C or lower B?
I'd go B.
I would go B.
Okay.
Because Introvert and Pegasus are still a good combo.
Okay. All right. Shorzy, Anon. I can't rate my own team, so you guys go.
I mean, hear me out. Rodrigo and Ace are number one in a majority of categories throughout the board.
They're here.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
There's
We're
no
on
defense or
top,
buts.
baby. Yo, Ace right now is the front runner for MVP of the LiTox Award. Shout out you, Ace. I see you in the chat. You said you're drunk. I love that. I hope you're enjoying your time right now. I believe you said you're I'm not gonna say where you're at, just so I don't like expose where you're at, but enjoy where you're at, man. Looks like a dope time. Enjoy it, bro. We're on top. Come on. Let's go. All right, Team LiTalks. Shorzy, you can't rate this one, you know.
Can't say anything.
Anon.
I know where we should be, but
I mean, they're what, 3-0, right?
They're 3-0 as well.
So I mean, I feel like you gotta put them right below Lit St. Nick's. Like,
Yeah, what's their map count too? They've lost.
but I don't
they've lost
think they're
one
the
map.
number 2.
No, I don't.
No, I think they need to drop back down to an A because I think that there's only one other team that really should be up there. If I'm gonna be honest.
I think they're S.
And that's just me judging off of who I've played against and stuff. But
Yep.
I think that there's only one other team that should be up there in the S tier.
So
I think that they are a very strong team. I like them at an A, strong A.
I think
when do we play you guys?
I think if anything, if we were, they're at top of A.
Yeah, strong A.
They're at top of A right now because they do have a map loss. Australian Drunken Ruse. They
I'm
haven't
gonna
won
have to put them
anything.
below Stockton. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting them below Stockton. Collateral Damage. Hear me out. This is a controversial one, right? For me. They're 1 and 2.
B.
I'd put them B. I would legitimately.
Yeah.
Below X Academy. The X Academy is 2 and 2.
I
Yeah, right
understand
below
that,
X.
but here's the thing. I mean, X Academy's played one more match. They won it. I wanted to gonna put them up here, just because I feel like they have more depth on their roster. But I understand if you guys want to put a lower B, I completely understand. Just because of the ratings, I don't want to like put everything because of ratings, but I understand that we do kind of have to. But Collateral Damage is B, a strong B team that could honestly, depending on week 3, they could move up to here. No bullshit.
Yeah.
100%. Like that's a team I wouldn't fucking sleep on. Rage Baiters. I would.
For me, that's the only other S team.
You put them up there.
I mean, hear me out. Other than like Rodrigo and Ace, that's the only other team that I've seen slam people. Like slam.
Oh, shit. All right, boys. I gotta dip.
All right, Shores. I'll see you
All right.
later, pal. Shores,
Enjoy.
everybody. Round of applause for Shoresy for tuning in this long, bro. All right, Shoresy, take it easy, man. Enjoy the scrims, and we will finish this out, my friend. LCL team. No, where's it at? We don't want that one. That's non-existent team. Here we go. All right, there we go. And on your D tier by yourself, but hey, we're good. All right. And then Luke's minions, man. I would put them. I'd put them at. I put them in A. I put them in A tier. They have 2 map losses. They have 2 map losses. It's both S and D, and no bullshit. I mean, Lit St. Nick's is. I mean, not Lit St. Nick's. Team LiTox's only loss they have is S and D, but their S and D game is quite strong. I'd put them right here.
Okay with that.
You like that? And
Yep.
then, guys, this right here is just the acting logo for Lit Toxicity 3.0. I'm putting below the Australian Drunken Roost because they're uncertain right now. And we only have, I think, 3 players on the roster. So, yeah, that's all we got right now. That's all we got. We only got 3 players on the roster. 2 are confirmed, 3 maybe, but we're looking for a 4th. So if you're a 2-star,
How many? I was about to say, how many points are you looking for?
we're looking for a 2 or a 3-star right now. Because if we rock with 12 stars, cool with it. But 13 is an option because of how strong the league
Yeah.
has gotten. And then Cobra Kings, man. And on who's on that team again?
We got me, Cartier, Kib, and Grin in the starting lineup with Joker sitting on our bench.
Say it again, my bad.
You got Cartier.
Okay.
He's going to be our main AR.
Okay.
You got Kib, who's going to play as our second AR. And then you got Grin and me going to be playing as our 2 roaming subs.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like Grin on the SMG. I'm putting you know what? I mean, you guys are taking over the Maple Patriot spot, and their map count is 4-9. And you've been on that team. You've been, I mean, shout out Tuna for I know he's busy, but like you were on that team for those matches, and you're the reason why your map count's 4-9. Australian Drunkaroos map count is 1-12. So I'm gonna put I feel like your best place to be put is right here.
I like where we're at right there. I mean, we got a lot to prove. It's a whole brand new roster. But I think, I mean, hear me out. We were just scrimming. We only were scrimming with a 10-point roster because some of our guys don't get off until later. And our hard points were within 30 points other than one. And then we ended up winning the S&D with the 10-point roster. So the boys know how to fight.
No, bro, I mean, you got a 10-point roster going up against other people, and you're putting up map.
And they probably were higher than a 13-point roster. I mean,
you're putting up wins, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good.
But the boys are grinding, and like I said, Sunday we're going to be trying to shoot for our first match. So be prepared for that.
I like that.
I think we're going to be going up against Collateral Damage, which is middle of the pack team. So it's a good way for us to come out and show what we're made of.
That's going to be a fun matchup to watch. I'm very excited for that. All right, so right now I'm looking at that's the roster. All right, so I'm going to the roster move / storylines page that we have, and I'm gonna start with two days ago, man. So Ace got ahead of this after our match. We dropped Dash because we're like star adjustments. The ratings are gonna get adjusted. So Ace is like, "Yo, do we drop Dash?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was like, it's your call, man. But like, whatever you decide, I back you. You're the captain. I back whatever you do, and I just like give you advice." So we got rid of Dash, man. Anon looked like evil Nick. Ace just said in my fucking DMs. That's hilarious, bro.
I look like an evil Nick. I heard.
That's what he said.
I'll take it.
And we're brothers, bro. Come on, let's go, pal.
I'll take it.
No, man. That's hilarious. So then, as soon as Dash got dropped, Team LiTalks signed up. For those who don't know, the Lit Saint Nicks and Team LiTalks, we call ourselves brother organizations because we scrim each other a lot, and like we all hang out a lot as well. And we just vibe out, and like we try and help each other out, man. We try and help each other out. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for the teamwork to go. And I believe we're playing them week 3. So let's go, bro. Let's go. So then
it's gonna be a big matchup.
Oh yeah, dude. Then after that, X Academy signed Rev. Like I said, Rev, fantastic player, great 5-star, but he can only sub info for Introvert or Pegasus. Like that's all they can do.
I mean, hear me out. That's a great sub to have.
100%. That's the best sub in the league. It's the best sub in the league, pal. And then here we go. And here's your message. Cobra Kings are signing Cartier and dropping Sheesh and Canadian Tuna. I would keep him, but roster is a max of 5. Aw, you're so nice, bro. Then
I mean, he's well with Tuna. He doesn't want like a starting role. He literally just wants a sub role. Yeah. And so that's what I was saying. It's like if I could keep him, I would. But I mean, roster maxes are 5. So.
Nah, no worries, Ben. Shout out Tuna, bro. Then after that, we had Ace Matic, like I said, front runner for the LiTox awards for MVP. That's not the whole season awards. LiTalks podcast, they're doing their own awards, and on you are now in a vote for it as well, which is dope. So you, Shorzy, and I, we have our own award show, and then we're gonna do an award show that involves the admin team and the community as well, voting on shit.
All right.
Yep. But for the LiTalks presents the LiTalks podcast awards right now, Ace Matic, that's the undisputed frontrunner MVP.
I mean, again, the only other person that I would say you can even argue could take number one would be Rodrigo, and that's just because, again, if Ace isn't number one in that category, it's probably Rodrigo.
Yeah. So last night at 2:17 a.m., the boys are always cooking. We signed Stude. Stude is a 1-star. He has an okay shot for a 1-star. Like, there's other 1-stars that I can compare him to. I can compare him to like Sins as a 1-star. Like, if Sins is a 1-star, I'd compare Stu to him. Gunny Sins definitely beats him, and map knowledge wise, Sins beats him. But like map knowledge wise, can be taught. And when I was codcasting Stu last night, I liked how he was playing. I was like, okay, like he's a good 1-star, not like a 1-star that's gonna troll, but it's a 1-star that's gonna fight. And I see room for improvement for him. So did Ace. We were actually debating on seeing if Cody wanted to drop Helix, and we were going to pick up Helix to be on our team.
I also heard that there was another team looking into getting Helix too.
I did hear that as well. So after that news, Anon, we had Collateral Damage Incorporated dropping one of the league's favorite 2-stars, the Lishu legend himself, Mooski. Mooski is currently a free agent on the block. I think he said he's gone from like the 4th to the 10th or something.
Yeah,
like
I'm wondering if that's just like a roster move until he gets back. Like, just so they can sign somebody for the next 2 weeks, and then whenever he gets back, they might just sign him back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I don't think that their points changed so much that they had to switch to a 1-pointer. I don't think. I could be wrong.
Yeah. But
they also did sign Zenitsu.
Yeah, they did sign Zenitsu. They dropped Mooski and they signed Zenitsu. They probably dropped Zenitsu. I mean, dropped Mooski because Mooski's busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's gonna be out. But Team Ragebait dropped Zenitsu. He's moving to GM, but then Collateral Damage actually picked up Zenitsu to play. So Zenitsu is still going to be playing. Zenitsu,
but he's also going to be the GM of the Team Ragebait.
Yep, he's going to be that of Team Ragebait. And then Team Ragebait, for their substitute, they actually signed Hyperion. So as of right now, man, those are all the roster moves that we have going on. But I think I see a lot more that could be made and moved throughout the week.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's still some teams that are trying to, because like Team Ragebait, they dropped Zenitsu, but did they
Muska's in the chat. Muska's in the chat right now saying #justice, sign Muska, I will be back stronger. Muska, I'm not even kidding, bro. When you get back, we might sign you. I'm just letting you know, bro.
Hey, Muska, I'm already letting you know too. I know you're saying you might sign him, but I've also heard of another team that might be looking into you when you come back as well.
Well, he's a free agent. Who's he gonna want to go play for? Who's he gonna want to play with? A team or his Lishu brother and Rodrigo?
Maybe. I'm just saying. I like it. It's not the Cobra Kings unless something drastically changes. The roster is set. I'm just saying, there's another team out there that I heard from that might be looking into him when he comes back.
I like that. That's good. Hey, that's good comms. That's good. That's good communication there, man. I'm stoked to see where Mooski lands, man. I hope LSN. It depends how this 10th team goes through, but I'll leak it right now. LiToxicity, I'm pretty sure as of right now we have Sheesh Cod signed, so that's a 5-star. And then Big T will more than likely be leaving Lit St. Nick's, and he's going to go play on Lit Toxicity 3.0. And then Moon, those are like my two guys that I picked. And then Moon's is picking two guys. And a rumor that we have right now is Pain.
The Pain coming in?
Yeah, so here's the thing, man. Big T's a 2, Pain's a 3, Sheesh is a 5. That's 10 stars. So we can grab a 2-star, be 1 star under, or find a 3-star, which is highly unlikely.
Hear me out. At this point, there's no point changes, so there's no point in not capping out your stars at this point.
Honestly, bro. Honestly. But I think I like where that roster can go right now for the Lit Toxicity, because like it's a whole new team. It's getting formed midway through the season, but I mean, Pain's got a gun. Pain's got a gunny. Hyper, I'm gonna come up. Come on. Kitty Cat's joining.
Pain's gonna be good. Big T, everybody knows he's a fucking turret with an AR.
You just need to get him to move a little bit more. And then Sheesh Cod. I mean, I understand why you guys dropped him, but like, he's a great player. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I have nothing against the guy. And again, if I could make a roster that could fit him, I would.
Yeah.
But with me bringing in Cartier, I already had Gran, who's a 4-star. I have Kib in there, that's a 3-star. Like, somebody had to go, and so it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, Sheeshcod, I'm gonna get him back on a roster here. He wants to play. Big T wants to play, so I'm gonna get those guys onto a team for LiTalks 3.0 with Pain. Is the rumored 3 right now, but we're still looking for a 4th and a 5th. So if anybody would like to join up, let us know, man. We'd love to get a team going. Love to get a team.
Hey,
going.
I heard Pencil's out there looking to be signed.
Dude, he's hilarious in the chat room, bro. He's hilarious in the chat room. But man, that's it. Dude, I like what you did with your team, bro. Like, I really do like what you did with Cobra Kings.
Just rebranding it all.
Bringing it back, dude. Honestly. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The old admin team were saying we need to change the name to like something else, and then I was just like, I made a pact with Dads saying that we're gonna keep it Cobra, and they're like, he's trying to steal players. I'm like, no, he's not. Like, Dads and I talk all the time. He never said anything like that. But
hey, me and Dad's found a skin in the store. I might have to buy it just to rep it on our first Cobra Kings map, because the like the fucking face mask of it, I swear to God, is just a fucking Cobra.
Is it really?
I swear to God, I gotta go. If I was on the game, I'd pull it up and tell you which one it is. But
Black Ops 6. Is it a bundle?
It's like a $20. It's literally like a $20 skin on the store right now.
All right.
It's like all the way at the bottom.
Is it the Year of the Snake?
I'm loading up the game now. Give me like a 1 minute, and I'll pull it up and show you or tell you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see one. It's called Year of the Snake, and it looks pretty cool. But
it's like a black operator skin, and he's because our colors are black and gold, so it's a black operator skin, and it's got a gold Cobra on the face mask. I swear.
Word.
Dad found it earlier today. I said we might have to cop that just for the matchup.
Word.
I'm hoping I'm not saying he's gonna come out of full retirement, but I'm hoping he might pop in a match or two during this last couple weeks. But
I'd love to see Dad's back.
I will say, I was talking to him earlier today, and it sounds like come next game or like towards like winter time, his schedule opens up and he's looking to join back and maybe run his own team. Let's see. All right, I'm in the store now. Let's see. I gotta go all the way down.
Yeah, let me know.
So it's under the franchise store. It's the United Forces Tracer Pack one.
Black Ops 6 United Forces Tracer pack.
It's the daggered.
Daggered. I'm looking for it in the images right now. I can't really find it. Wait, is this it?
Oh, I can just screen share. Hold on.
Yeah, bro. Screen share for me. Let's see this, bro. Come on.
Can you see it or no?
It's a black screen.
Oh, why does it do this?
Are you sharing the right thing?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's stop this.
No worries. I'm excited to see the operator, bro. Dude, it would be sick if every team got like matching operators.
Here, I think I can just do it this way. Can you see it? Or like my screen?
Yeah. I can see your screen.
Hold on, it's this one.
Oh, bro, that's tough.
You can't tell me that's
bro,
not fucking sick.
That's tough, dude. That's tough. You guys all have to buy that low key, man.
I don't know if everybody's gonna buy it, but I might have to buy it just for the fucking rock it out.
Dude, that's sick. That's honestly sick, bro.
I don't know why he found that, but Dad found that stuff.
Nah, bro. I think that's tough.
Hey, we gonna have to rock it.
Dude, absolutely, bro. I would love to get the LSNs to all have matching operators. You know what? I might, I'm a pretty good general manager. I might send them all a little bit of money to buy the operators. You know what I'm saying? If I can find a cool operator that we all agree to play on, but we need like that away operator and the home operator as well.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get that one though. That one's tough, but that's all you guys. I gotta find like a random.
I was about to say that one just fits the fucking brand so well.
Dude, it does, man. You guys have to do that. Get Dads and Codcaster while that's going on too, pal. What are we talking about? Bro, no, but I mean that I'm excited to see where week 3 goes. I'm stoked to have a break.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been pretty dragged out recently just from codcasting every single match that I can. I think I missed like 3 matches so far. That's it.
And we're doing 2 a week, and that's 10 matches, I think, right?
Yeah, like not
because every team plays twice.
Like 9 match. There's 9 matches a week, and I've tried to codcast like. I think I've codcasted at least, like, other than the ones that have forfeited, I've missed like one. I've missed 1 or 2 every single week, but I've casted damn near every single one. Yo, Moons, what's up, bro?
Yo, it's like storming outside right now. I can hear like the fucking wind blowing.
Dude, the storms have been nuts, dude. Dude, today earlier, bro, there was like a thunderstorm that out of nowhere, 2 hours, just pissing down rain, bro. It was nuts.
I mean, that's what it's doing right now. Like, I can just hear it coming down outside.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna check the radar. Now we're chilling right now. 72 outside. I don't think there's any. Thursday we're supposed to get rained on, but Fridays looks good, bro. Friday looks good. Zenitsu, what's up, bro? Dude, Friday's good for me, man. That's good for 4th of July up in my area.
God.
So the parade's gonna be nice. The 4th of July parade's gonna be out there. Best zero pointer.
Here you go, Nick.
What's up?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm about to screen share the fucking radar. I'm in the red.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here we go. Hold on. That's where we're at right now.
Wait. You're near Tika K?
Yeah. I live like 20-30 minutes away from there.
Bro, scroll down. I'll show you where I lived. Bro, Rock Hill.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to live in Rock Hill.
Yeah,
dude,
I've grown up in Rock Hill and all that.
Bro,
Dave Lyle, that's where my dad used to live off of.
Dude, I went to school at York Technical College.
Oh, that's like, where is that at? It's like somewhere right in this area right
bro.
under here.
And I didn't, dude. Like when I got out of the army, that's where I moved to, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I lived there, but I worked in Charlotte and I went to school at York Technical.
So there's Tiga K. Okay.
Is that Lake Wiley? Yeah, that's Lake Wiley.
Yeah, that's Lake Wiley. So if you go here.
Dude, Tika K is beautiful. For those watching, man, Tika K, beautiful spot.
It really is. And then if you go down.
Let's not deed ourselves completely, bro. Let's not DDoS ourselves completely.
It's okay. Hold on. I'm just giving out a shout out to my business. Come support the business.
Come support the business. Come on now.
All right, hold on. I gotta find it. There.
Bro, did you spend a lot of time in Uptown Charlotte at all?
This right here is like my sports bar that I work at right here.
Oh hell yeah! Shout out. What, dude? What's the sports bar called?
It's Sweetwater Sports Bar and Grill.
Wait, like Sweetwater 420?
Yes, but it's not like the Sweetwater Brewery. Like we're not affiliated. It's just like a family-owned Sweetwater Sports Bar and Grill.
Dude,
but we just opened up an indoor golf simulator.
Oh word.
Yeah.
Bro, what's that one brewery? What's like the county of Charlotte called again? I forget. They have like this is back in 2015, 2016. They had like an Amber Ale beer. I forget. I forget what the hell it was called.
I mean, you got, and are you talking about South Charlotte or Rock Hill?
No, it was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know. Do you know Sugar Bush? Is that still going on down there?
Sugar Bush, no. There's Sugar Creek.
Sugar Creek. That's what I meant to say. Sugar Creek.
Sugar Creek. They have such a good sour beer. They have a It's
I don't
Sugar
drink
Creek
anymore.
High Creek.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore, folks. I don't drink. I'm 4.5 years sober. I don't drink alcohol anymore. But when I did, I went to Sugar Creek. Dude, because I worked at a bar.
Catawba was good.
Yeah.
Our Catawba Brewery is good.
I don't think I was there for that. Dude, you know what bar I love? I forget where it's at. I think it's in Fort Mill-ish. The Town Tavern.
Yeah, Town Tavern's good. That is Fort Mill.
Bro, Town Tavern, man. That is where. So, like, when the Penguins won the Stanley Cup in 2016, I went home for Game 1, but I went to Town Tavern when I was home. I went to Town Tavern for when I was home. Back in Charlotte. I would go to Town Tavern to watch hockey, like, throughout the playoffs, just because, bro, like, I walked in there and I was just like, dude, this feels like a Northeastern bar. Like,
yeah,
dude,
so I actually started living in Lake Wiley in 2014. So, like, we were actually, like, probably living 30, 40 minutes apart. That's kind of crazy.
bro, that's nuts, dude. I might have saw you at Carowinds, bro.
Probably.
I had the Carowinds gold card, dude. I fucked up that water park, bro. Dude, what was that new roller coaster? The Hornet that came out in, like, 2015 or some shit?
Oh, you have, the Fury.
The Fury, bro.
The Fury 365. Yeah, that one is crazy. I rode that one time. And it started fucking raining.
Bro, dude, hold up. I have to pull that up.
That was terrible. That roller coaster goes like 70 miles an hour and you're just going straight into rain. That thing was terrible.
Bro, okay, I'm pulling it up on stream right now. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. Hold up.
That's crazy. That shit's shaking.
Dude, stay safe out there, man. Dude, guys, so like this right here. Shit, I have to pull this up. I gotta pull it up right. Oh, what the hell? So right here, this is the Fury 325 that where Anon and I are talking about. Dude, this thing's drop. That right there.
Crazy. Like you go from like 0 to 70. It's stupid.
So insane, dude. So insane, man.
Like I said, it started raining while I was on that thing.
Bro, I waited
awful.
I waited the extra hour to sit front row in that thing.
Did you ever go to like Scarewinds?
I did Scarewinds one year, yeah. It was cool.
Did you ever do their Christmas stuff, or did you live around here when they did their Christmas stuff?
Nah, I didn't. I mean, I wasn't around for the Christmas stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I lived there during Christmas one time, but I was back home. But I didn't do anything I didn't do anything there for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say they about like 4 or 5 years ago they opened the park during December for like Christmas. They didn't do all the rides because like obviously it's too cold to do some of them, but they would open up some of the rides, and then they also just made like a bunch of like little Christmas booths and stuff throughout the park that you could go do.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that ride was.
I would totally ride the Fury 325 again, bro. That thing was so much fun. Dude, what was the one ride you started, like sat, and then they flipped you like this, and then you went like laying down?
Oh, that one has so many names. It's either
yeah, because of the whole
it used
Warner
to be called
Brothers
Borg.
thing.
It used to be called the Borg way back in the day for anybody that's a Star Trek fan.
What didn't it convert to like the Top Gun or something?
It went Top Gun is something different.
Okay.
The Borg is the one that flipped you upside down, and then went to the Nighthawk.
The Nighthawk, that's what I knew it as.
The Nighthawk, and then it's now called something different. I feel like because they just sold it the park again maybe a couple years ago, so I don't think it's called the Nighthawk anymore. I could be wrong.
Bro, Carowinds.
But Top Gun used to be got changed to the Afterburner.
Okay. Dude, for those who don't know,
Carowinds is a great park.
Bro, Carowinds is a solid park, man. Like an actual solid park, bro. I would, if I'm ever, dude, if I'm ever back down in Charlotte, bro, we're linking up.
Hell yeah.
We're going to link up. There's a bar that I worked at in Uptown Charlotte called Mortimer's Cafe and Pub.
I feel like I've heard of that.
It's in the Epicenter. Do they still
is
have
it like
it's like an old
more of
English.
like an upscale place?
No, it's like it's like an old English bar. But I don't know if it's there. But dude, like when I drank, I used to go to O'Connell's or O'Connelly's, the Irish bar that's in Uptown. Where else did I used to go? I don't even know if any of those bars exist anymore. But nah, I used to go there. Top Bar or Sky Bar, I don't remember what the heck it was called. So on Thursdays, the Epicenter, like their Sky Bar that they had, right, to where literally it was like open to the top, and then like you just had the skyline of the city around you. It was lit as fuck. On Thursdays they had like a big DJ go through, and there was like 1,000 people at the Sky Bar or whatever the fuck it was called, and bro, it was a vibe. The Epicenter, dude. This is like 2015, 2016.
Everybody out there partying.
But it was 2015, 2016 before those Charlotte protest riots happened. Before the Epicenter, like in the Epicenter during that, bro, it was insane. Whiskey River.
Trust me, I remember Charlotte back then.
Bro, I used to go to Whiskey River all the time. Howl at the Moon. Tin Roof. I don't know if Tin Roof's still there.
I don't remember that one.
But dude, like the Epicenter, I used to fucking get hammered at the Epicenter, bro. So shout out. Fun story. I was bar backing at the bar that I was working at, and an old corner from the Eagles, Bradley Fletcher. He played on the Eagles. I don't know if you ever heard of him. But he would always come into our bar because he lived in Charlotte. So he came into our bar the one time, and I was just like, people were like, yo, Bradley Fletcher's here. And I was like, oh, word? Like the corner for the Eagles? And like, yeah. So I was working up, and I was just like, yo, Fletcher, Bradley, I'm Nick, man. I just moved down here. Just met you. I was like, hey, nice to meet you. Cool guy. He would come here all the time because Ryan Khalil and Boris Diaw owned our bars.
Yeah.
Owned our bar. Like, they were partners. Ryan Khalil, the old center for the Panthers, man. So, like, he was friends with them. So, he would come in. And then, like, the one day I got done at 3 p.m. And Bradley Fletcher would come in all the time. Yeah, I would just call him Fletch at this point because he came in all the time. He became, like, an actual friend. He's like, yo, Nick, you want to come bar hop with me? And I was like, yeah, dude, for sure.
Hell yeah. As long as you're mine.
Top 5 times I've ever been drunk in my life, bro. Fletch to this day. Like, I haven't texted him in a few years, but I think the last time I talked to him was like 2019, bro. He like wished me happy birthday. He's just like, LOL drunk, happy birthday, bro. And then I was just like, yo, Fletch, Good
We've
dude.
had a couple famous people come into our bar. Like a football player was Cordero Patterson. He came in the year that he left the Minnesota Vikings and went to the Atlanta Falcons.
Cordero Patterson, bro.
I met Cordero Patterson, yeah.
Bro, he was on the Patriots for a minute. He was electric as a kick returner.
But whenever he left Minnesota that year, and then the first year that he went to go play for Atlanta, his mom lives in Rock Hill. So since in the transition of him going to from Minnesota to Atlanta, he stopped in Rock Hill for a little bit to spend some time with his family. And so while he was in Rock Hill, he came to the bar.
No way, bro. If I would have saw Cordero Patterson, I would have
he is a big motherfucker.
Bro. Devin Hester, Dante Hall, Cordero Patterson, special teams players for kick returners. All time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my top 3. I'd fucking put Cordero Patterson. He could arguably be number 1. No bullshit, because he has more touchdowns. Bro, when he would just catch it and he started off, he looked like he was running in slow motion, and then you see everybody pass
he would just take off like a fucking rocket.
Oh, bro, he's so dude. Cordero Patterson's lit, dude. Did you get to talk to him or anything?
Oh yeah, I had a couple quick conversation with him, probably about 5-10 minutes. But he's a cool dude. Like I said, he's big as fuck though.
Bro,
big.
he's a fucking big ass dude, bro.
I also got to meet Steve Smith.
He does a lot for the community down there. He goes to places all the time.
Oh yeah. I got to meet one time the liquor store that's right beside my bar. They had a moonshine tasting.
Word.
And they actually had some of the guys that were on the show The Moonshiners.
Okay.
They were doing they had their stuff out there for people to try or whatever. And so whenever they got done with that, they actually went next door and came to our bar to eat. And so I got to meet some of them.
That's sick, man. Dude,
so I've gotten to meet quite a few cool people working at the bar, honestly.
Word, bro. Dude, I lived down there when the Charlotte Checkers still played at the Hornets. At the Hornets Stadium, at their basketball stadium. So I would go to their games all the time just because I loved hockey. I got to meet Ulf Samuelsson when he became the head coach, I believe, in 2016. Great.
Yeah.
Dude, bro, I was down there, I was in the employee part of the building.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the employee part of the building and ran into Ulf Samuelsson because who I was with at the time, she worked for the team.
Yeah.
But I got to meet Ulf Samuelsson, bro, and I shook his hand and I was just like, Ulf Samuelsson, and he's just yeah. I said, Coach, because he became the head coach. I said, Coach, hey, my name's Nick. And I was just I'm from Pittsburgh. And when I told him I'm from Pittsburgh, he just grinned. He got this grin on his face because he won cups in Pittsburgh in 91, 92. But he Pittsburgh defensive legend. He just got this grin on his face. And I'm I just want to say thank you. I wasn't a lie. I was a lie, but I was young. I never got to watch you play. But you're a legend in Pittsburgh. I just want to let you know that. And he just cracked a smile, and it was just hey, thanks. And then he ended up signing my Charlotte Checkers jersey. And then a year later, I was snowboarding up at Seven Springs in PA, and I ran into Phil Bork, who played on the same team as him. And I was wearing a Charlotte Checkers jersey, and I was sitting at the bar, but I worked up there, so he was cool with all the employees. And then he was hey, Nick, don't you think that's the wrong jersey? And then I was just hey, Phil, you should see who signed it. So I showed him who signed it, and he's just is that Ulf? I'm yeah. And then he was just what? No way. So we ended up taking a photo. It was sick, man. It was
Hell
sick,
yeah, that's
bro.
awesome.
I love how it's sick, man. But dude, Anon, let's fucking go, bro.
Yeah.
Moving into week 3 of Major 3 for the LCL, man. Sorry guys, we got sidetracked by sports
talk.
I can
talk sports all day long.
LiTalks presents the LiTox presents LiTalks the podcast, episode 10, sports podcast only, bro. Sports podcast only. Honestly,
I like it.
could be a hype thing. Could actually be like a sick thing that we do. Bro,
I like it.
I could, dude. That earlier at the beginning of the podcast, I was like, bro, we gotta stop talking about sports.
I know. That's what we're gonna just spiral again.
It's not really a spiral, man. What's the opposite of spiral? We're taking off, man. We're soaring.
Oh yeah, elevating.
So yeah, exactly, dude. Like elevating the conversation, bro. I could literally talk about any sport for the longest. But you got to meet fucking Cordell Patterson. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, bro. He's a dog.
I've also got to meet Luke Kuechly. He was at one of our golf events that we actually had like a fucking stand at one of the golf events, and we were like hole 15 and he was there.
He was a monster, bro.
I know. He fucking was all over the field. If he didn't take too many hits to the head, man, he would have been fucking all-time great. As far as linebackers go.
I consider him an all-time great for linebackers already. I put him up there with Brian Urlacher.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Right, so that man just knew how to read the field better than anybody else that I've seen.
Bro, like when he's sitting in the back being Mike, and he's just like directing the team, and they have their defensive formation, and he's literally telling them to spread out. You go here, you go here, you go here, and then he rushes up the middle and gets a sack. I'm like, he's
just so fun to watch. Like,
bro,
most people don't like watching defenses, but that was one guy. He was just so fun to watch because, like, in a matter of seconds, you could just tell that he knew what they were going to be doing.
Bro, dude, for real. Dude, I lived in Charlotte when the Carolina Panthers went 15-1
and went to the Super Bowl.
Bro, Josh Norman was friends with one of the bartenders, Sammy. Sammy on air, I believe is her TikTok. She's like a sportscaster down in Charlotte. She's on the news. Homie of mine. I worked with her every Monday and Wednesday. She was a good human. I really like Sammy. Her and her boyfriend, they were close friends with Josh Norman, so I got to meet him a few times. But dude, that Panthers run was insane in 2015.
Oh yeah. The only thing that held them back was like towards the end, it just seemed like they got a little too arrogant, I feel like.
Yeah, and Cam Newton didn't.
They got complacent.
He didn't try to recover a fumble in the Super Bowl, and that's how they lost.
And he never recovered from that. But it's the Carolina curse. It happened to Jake Delhomme. It's the Carolina curse. Every time they go to a Super Bowl, right after that, they just tank.
You talk about Delhomme, bro?
Bro, he took him to a Super Bowl, and then after that, he just looked like the worst quarterback ever to play.
Delhomme, bro. I called him Delhomme just because his last name. I mean, if you don't know him, you'd pronounce it Delhomme, and it just sounds dope. But dude, he was a dog back in the day.
He was a gunslinger, but again,
Lost
it was just
Patriots.
Like after that. After that Super Bowl, though, I feel like he just lost all of his confidence, the same as Cam. They just lost all of their confidence, and that was it.
Bro, that 2015 run for the Panthers was a fucking hell of a run, bro.
But that was because CMC, Greg Olsen, and fucking Cam Newton. Those like.
How'd you not win anything with those guys, bro? Tight end University founder Greg Olsen.
And then the defense was they had Shaq Thompson, Luke Kuechly, like
Josh Norman.
Like they had all the pieces to win that, and they lost it. But to be fair, it was Peyton Manning and that Denver defense. Denver defense ain't no slouch.
Von Miller was a fucking juggernaut. He was a juggernaut in the Super Bowl. Didn't he win MVP?
Yeah, I think he got like 2 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown or something like that.
He was nuts. He had a takeover game, bro.
Well, it was because I think Cam Newton got taken number 1 in that draft, and then Von Miller got taken number 2.
Yeah.
So it was a fucking draft matchup, and it was just crazy. Von Miller it showed why he should have went number 1.
Dude, it was fun, man. Longevity wise, Von Miller won too. But Cam Newton's doing he's doing a lot of TV and shit right now.
Yeah, and he's done a lot of like football camps with like younger kids, especially in like the Charlotte area.
Oh yeah, he's a good dude. But Anon, I think that's sign-offs, man. I mean, we literally just said we tried doing a sign-off 10 minutes ago. We went right back into sports.
I know, we're just gonna have to create a whole new different podcast just for sports.
Dude, I'm game for it, bro. I want to do some shit for like football every single week for the community, bro, because I know there's a bunch of football fans in here. Like, there's a bunch of guys who play Call of Duty, but damn near everybody in here follows football. And
yeah,
with College Football 26 coming out next week too, I know the dynasty modes aren't crossplay, but I'm gonna try and figure something out for us to get it going.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I got PC and Xbox. The only thing I don't have is PlayStation.
There we go. But yeah, I just got PC. I just got PC right now, but I might buy a PlayStation just because I do want to do a dynasty with Cody, and when GTA 6 comes out, if it's not crossplay, I'm getting a PS.
I mean, you would think with how long it's been in the development, it should have crossplay.
Is GTA 6 cross-platform? As of now, GTA is not confirmed to have crossplay, but if
that's crazy,
bro. Here's the thing, man. MLB Dynasty would be dope. Moons, for sure. But one thing, like the College Football 26, I want to get, I just want to do a dynasty for it. I mean, I know Hoosier said he's doing one as well through DMs.
Yeah.
But like, I want to do one as well if Hoosier can't like fill out a team, like if he can't fill out a league or anything like that. I'm gonna do one with it in here, and if it's crossplay, that's gonna be so much better. Because I just want to keep adding video games to the community's poll, bro.
I think that Madden made the last game crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if it was
it
PC to console.
It wasn't PC to console, yeah.
So I don't know. There's a possibility, hopefully.
Yeah. But guys, that's going to be it for this episode of LiTalks Presents LiTalks Podcast, episode 9. Thank you all for tuning in, man. I love having Anon on, bro. Shout out to CobraCast if it ever comes back, man. I wanna watch it again. That was awesome to watch. But yeah, Anon's gonna be a co-host with us every single week. So if you don't like seeing his face too fucking bad, you're gonna have to.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. Bringing more of the Cobra Kings back into the LiTalks Cobra League. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all signing in. Anon, you got anything to say before we sign off?
Nah, just that I appreciate you having me out this week, and I'll be back next week.
Let's fucking go, bro. I mean, it was a vibe. Was it not a vibe?
Enjoy it. It was. I enjoyed it.
It was
like I said, I missed it, honestly. I took a little bit of time away because I had some stuff going on, but I really do miss doing stuff like this, honestly.
Bro, dude, I could sit here and talk about sports for hours like we did.
We'll save it for the next podcast.
Absolutely. We'll save it for the next podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Shout out Anon, shout out Shorzy. I'm going to go hop in and podcast some of their streams. I'm not going to be live for it, but thank you all for tuning in. W Anon, W Shorzy. Thank you guys for co-hosting. Thank you all who are still tuning in, man. I think we peaked at 12 viewers. See you guys next time. Later, Anon. See you, gang. Later, folks.